So YouTube has a huge variety of content, right? You've got music videos, podcasts, tutorials, but today we're going to be watching some educational videos. And they come from a channel you might have actually heard of, Tomorrow's Teachings. If you've never seen any of their content before, you might be thinking, what a boring video. Why are you watching just educational videos? Well, you're in for a treat. And you know, somehow I'd actually never heard of this channel until a couple of weeks ago when I saw this tweet.
Even if you stood at the gates of heaven begging, he would still send you to hell. You transgender, he, she, LGBT, fatty, wannabe man, queer.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So I saw that and I thought, you know, I'll check out this channel and watched a little bit, and oh my god, this is insane, like literal insanity. But there's only one way I can show you how insane it is, and today we're going to be watching Kid Sleeps with Ladyboy on Accident. You won't believe it.
Coming up on Tomorrow's Teachings.
I said he's not feeling well.
You're a sinner.
Shut up and kiss me already.
Excuse me?
LGBT, fatty, wannabe man, queer.
So already, yeah, I'm hooked. Like, what on earth? This seems crazy. Basically, it starts off with these two characters and they spot this girl over in the corner, and this guy thinks she is the prettiest girl he's ever seen.
She's the prettiest girl I've ever seen.
And of course, you know, he's really nervous to talk to her, but his friend convinces him to go over to her. So then we find out she's called Jackie, he's called Ryan. We'll remember that.
I could be your friend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. What are you doing right now?
Oh, nothing. Just walking home.
Cool. Can I come?
Of course.
Sweet. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, just like that, she's coming around to his house. And I'm not gonna lie, if this was me, someone I've just met is asking to immediately come to my house, I'll be a little bit worried. And I don't think I'd let them come to my house. So yeah, she comes over to his house and she absolutely loves his room.
This is my room.
Wow, I love it.
Very impressive. And they're sitting on the bed and yeah, they're just sort of sitting there. So she tries to ramp things up.
I came over. Came over for a reason.
Oh, you want to do things?
Shut up and kiss me already.
I love that. I love the, oh, you want to do things?
Oh, you want to do things?
I want to know what the things he was saying that they should do were. Like, what, were they going to play like a video game, build some Lego? I don't know. Anyway, they get it on. And this scene is just
mental.
I don't actually know if I can show it. I'll blur it even though you don't actually see anything, but I think you can use your imagination.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
The music as well, like, oh my god, it's the worst thing I've ever felt ever.
What was that?
What is what?
In your pants. I felt something.
What was that? Like, what else could it be, bro? What are you talking about? I mean, I'm trying to think what else he could have thought it was. Like, sort of like she's got like a pen down there. She's got like a chocolate bar. I don't know. So the big reveal, I mean, you could literally tell from the title, but yeah, she's transgender.
That was my penis you felt. Hi.
Okay. So Ryan's now confused because he's saying he's not gay, but he really likes her. He really likes her. So his next logical question is, of course,
Can I see it?
okay, like, sure, okay, sure. Was she not wearing any pants? Was she just walking around with it just like a Scottish person with like a kilt on or something like that?
It's bigger than mine.
Why did we need that? Why did we need that comment, okay? Why did he need to say that?
I like the small ones.
Also, I'm not trying to say anything here, but obviously there is a stereotype and, you know, I'm not going to say it, but I think that might be trying to play into that, and I you know, we'll get on to what this channel actually is later, but so much about this makes me feel so uncomfortable, and that's just another little thing they've just added in there. I mean, obviously, you know, look at the title, why they're saying Ladyboy, things like that. It's just everything about it feels weird, okay? Everything. I'm sure you already got that, but yeah. Anyway, as soon as he sees it, he goes in for a snog. So now it's 1 month later, and we learn, right, they're out on a date, and we get to see that Ryan's a bit ashamed. He's a bit embarrassed to be seen with her in public.
Ryan, what's going on here?
But Priest Kyle.
Priest Kyle is disgusted.
What are you doing?
We're on a date. Can you tell?
Can you tell?
Can you tell?
I'll see you in the confessional booth on Sunday, Ryan.
So then we find out that the reason that Ryan is like ashamed of being in public with her is because his family's super religious and they don't approve of Ryan dating Jackie. So we actually get some educational purpose from this. We see, you know, quite a nice message. Doesn't matter who you love, da 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 da. That's all very good. And then just an extreme out of nowhere, he proposes to her.
Jackie, will you be mine?
And obviously after 1 month of dating, she says yes.
Dad, thanks for meeting with us.
For what is this guy? I mean, he is AI generated. Like what? And his audio is just abysmal. Like you can hear him like hitting his microphone.
Don't be sorry to me. Sorry to the Lord. He's the one who wants you there.
But you know, we just skim over that. We you know, we're here for the plot. Anyway, they tell him, and he goes mad.
That ain't gonna happen! Don't you dare bring that up to me again! It's not gonna happen in my bloodline. Besides, you a high school boy.
What's so wrong with this, Dad?
Understandable though from the dad. He's in high school and they've known each other for a month, right? And we know that's, you know, we obviously can tell that that's not the reason why he, you know, is against it. That's not the way he says it. But still, it is still mental.
Don't you dare! You're a sinner! I can't believe you wake up in the morning and look yourself in the mirror and think everything's okay!
Like, what was that audio? What was that?
Ah! Don't you ever bring him back here! You hear me? Get rid of him! She has a penis! A penis!
What? I've never heard anyone say the word penis.
A penis! Penis! Get rid of her.
You don't talk to her that way!
Her! That is no her!
He literally just referred to her as a her.
Get rid of her.
I don't know why he had to pour the Dr. Pepper over himself. So mad with me, I'm raging. My Dr. Pepper.
Come on! Come on!
So now he wants to fight his son for some reason because he's a man of God. Obviously, you know, that's what men of God do. They fight their children. Atrocious WWE skills, but you know, whatever, right?
Dad? Dad?
Anyway, Ryan sort of kills him, I think. I don't really know. Like, he's just, like, dead.
Father, what are you doing here?
I thought his dad was dead. No, so it's actually the priest, and he's here because his dad asked him to bless the house. I mean, okay.
He's not feeling well.
Excuse me.
Just barge in, why don't you, you know?
I said he's not feeling well.
Sorry to hear that. I'll go ahead and get started.
Oh, and this is where it starts to get even more mental, okay?
May this water bring to mind our baptism into Christ
He's a pretty good ventriloquist.
and resurrection. What the heck?
To be fair, what is she doing?
Come out from behind the corner. Come over here.
Is it just me? Or I swear she was laughing when she did that. So, of course, the priest, being, you know, man of God, is absolutely disgusted by her. And then he just rips into her.
Even if you stood at the gates of heaven begging, he would still send you to hell. You transgender, he, she, LGBT, fatty, wannabe man, queer.
Why fatty? The rest, you know, obviously are awful things to say, but fatty? Fatty? I don't understand the fatty bit.
Wannabe man, queer.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
What is that? What is the educational message we learned from that? That transgender people have, like, magical powers? I don't know. Maybe actually, okay. Maybe God is on side with transgender people. That might be the message, that don't be transphobic because God is not on your side. Do you know what? If that's the message, I respect it, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. Anyway, somehow the priest is just absolutely fine. So he just walks out and he goes and sees the friend from the beginning. And it's pretty sad, you know, this guy, he's never had a girlfriend. He's feeling down in the dumps, you know. He's just pretty sad. And Father Carl's, he's there for him. He's there for him.
It seems that no girl likes me at all. I've never had a girlfriend.
What? You? Come on. You look like a stud if I've ever seen one.
Thanks.
Normal thing for priests to say.
There's no way none of the snow bunnies want a piece of you.
What?
Mind if I try a piece of you?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
And yeah, okay, it's just gone mental now. It's gone. If it wasn't mental before, it has gone entirely mental now. Like, Father Kyle, bro, what are you doing?
Excuse me?
Jackie's mind unearthed haunting memories of the priest from his past. The truth became undeniable. The priest was a master of deception, cloaking his predatory nature behind a veil of sanctity. He belonged to the KKK clan that thrived on hunting people down, sexually attracted to black men, preying upon the weak, and taking whatever they could.
What? Where did that come from? Like, what are we supposed to what? That is just mental. Like, that is just so mental. Where did that come from?
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! Begone, foul spirit! In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I command you to leave this body! Release your grip on this soul and return to the darkness from whence you came!
Why is that there?
Jackie!
I mean, the last scene was mental. This one is like, was there like a some sort of devil inside her? What is going on? What is going on?
Let's get you all patched up.
Jackie and Ryan fall deeply in love.
Why is that the thing they show? Why is that the image they show for them falling deep in love?
Each changing gender 5 times throughout their journey together. Meanwhile, the priest was imprisoned for life, ensuring he would never return.
Yeah, okay. I mean, what the hell? What the hell? But it's not done there, because now, guess what? We've got the educational message. As if you couldn't pick it up from that, you know, educational 12 minutes worth of content. You know, they just need to hammer home the message. And so this is the message that was portrayed in that video, okay? Right? This is the message.
You have the right to do whatever you want with your own body. You are allowed to be a girl, you are allowed to be a boy, and you are allowed to be, or you don't have to be any.
Okay, so that's good, right? That's really good. That's like an actual message. Why is the rest of it there? Why was there devil inside her? Why? Why Punis? What was Punis? What is that?
Punis!
I thought I was being dumb, right? I thought Punis, maybe that's a common phrase for you know. I've looked it up. Nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Say that this is the first video I saw of this channel, and I mean, what is this channel, right? What on earth is this channel? So I did some digging to try and find out, is this actually like a parody thing? Is this, you know, satire? Is it, yeah, like a big joke that I don't really understand because, you know, maybe I'm dumb, right? And there is no real clear answer, right? Let's have a look at some of the other videos they got on their channel. So they actually started off, and I watched a couple of these videos, they started off very tame, right? So the first one, soccer boys bully gay player, will have sex with Raiju. Very tame, you know, they've just got the message, that was it, right? No mental devil or KKK members or anything like that. And it just gradually over time got more and more mental. So eventually it got to things like Black Karen fights transgender, you won't believe it. Girlfriend sleeps with 1,000 black guys, you won't believe it. Hot mum takes autistic son's dick pic, you won't believe it. And I think it's satire, right? So what I could find on Reddit is some people think that it's like a satire sort of parody account of Dhar Mann. And if you don't know what Dhar Mann is, because I had no idea, even though it's got 20 million subscribers, I'd never heard of it. But it's sort of these type of videos. So if we look, 12-year-old becomes a billionaire. or things like that. It's like sort of short films, sort of stories with like some sort of like crazy spin. Not as crazy as Tomorrow's Teachings, but it's like that. And you know, it's got bad acting, you know, of course, things like that. So I think the consensus is that it's like a satire version of that. But even still, it is mental, right? It is absolutely mental. The white kid shamed for his small wiener. You won't believe it. Who came up with that? Who was sitting there like, do you know what video I think we should make? White kid shamed for a small wiener. You won't believe it. Some of these are so extreme as well. So if we got here, white girl makes black kid her pet monkey.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can say that. I don't really think that's something you should be making like a video about, and making the title and thumbnail. That's one of the things I have like a biggest problem with this channel, is even though maybe you can look at things like like the actual film we watched of Kid Sleeps with Ladyboy on Accident. It was quite funny, right? It was quite interesting. It was quite enjoyable to watch. But the way they portray it and the way they like advertise it, the thumbnails, the title, like Ladyboy, I mean, that's not a term you know, I know maybe some cultures, maybe it's acceptable, but that's not really an accepted term. I think it's quite an offensive term to use. I don't know why they didn't just put it with Kid Sleeps with Transgender Boy on Accident. You won't believe it. Also, it wasn't an accident. Like, he knew what he was doing anyway, but, you know, ignore that. And it's trying to clickbait sort of like offensive stuff, and I think there's a bit of a problem with that. I think that's not really something you should be doing, even if it is satire, which, you know, I think it probably, you know, quite clearly is. It's still not right in my opinion, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think it's something, you know, so there's some of these things that, you know, you shouldn't really be joking about. So yeah, I mean, maybe I'm being too overly sensitive, but, you know, let me know what your thoughts on it down below. But yeah, insane YouTube channel, and there's plenty more content like this. If you want to see me watch any more of it, let me know in the comments down below. Next video we're coming up, it's going to be a look at one of the worst films of all time, Birdemic. Yep, Birdemic. I mean, if you haven't heard of that, stick around, because I'm going to be watching that soon. And it is maybe not quite as insane as this, but the acting is actually worse than the acting that we saw in the Kid Sleeps with Ladyboy on Accident. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.